Hey guys, Matt, welcome to this week's edition. Hope you're all well. Hey Silver Girl. I'm good. How are you? Just accidentally saw you. Don't get no. Well, I learned something new yesterday. I'm starting crocheting, and I've been just keeping busy, keeping away in drama, etc., etc. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm just I just made a start. Um, let's see if we can show you. Hang on a second. Here we are. Yeah. Hold on a second. There you go. There's me start. Anyway, it's just a string at the moment. So it's not bad. Not bad for me first effort. Yeah, it's just to get the only difficulty that I'm facing now is part two of the lesson. You know what I mean? You know, the single crochet. I believe it's called. From what I understand, knitting is actually simpler task. But you know, it's picking something new. You're not going to learn it overnight. Because my teacher, Don, taught me everything to know. Big shout out to her for getting me set up with the and teaching me how to do the thing, you know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I guess a hat or something. I don't know. Maybe a cardigan. I don't know. It's just basically a start, you know. It's to start in a bigger world, you know. Day and Bones is the most that I do. That's right. Dave's birthday is coming up for pretty soon. I was just saying Dave's birthday. I was just saying Dave's birthday is coming up pretty soon. Yeah. And she don't look like that day over 21, doesn't she? Oh, bless her. Mostly are only about themselves. Yeah, I know. Yeah, last week was a very stressful week for me. They came after me family. Yeah, basically they took the piss out my dead father, who's been dead for 9 years, and they call my two sisters drug addicts. Now, now, now my two sisters may be a lot of things, but they're not fucking drug addicts. Hey, bro, good to see you. And the father comment, like my father. Hey, Dennison. My father's in the ground, so he can't defend himself. These would be spanning from another platform, shall we say? Hey, spell B. Oh, that was this week. This is another week, and we're trying to expand our horizons, shall we say? We're moving on from shite, basically, because that's what happens. The show must go on. We have fun over here on my channel, and that's what it's all about. We're not here to slight anyone else. People want to e-bag and etc. etc. Let them go and do that. I won't be e-begging, that's for sure. I could put links out there, but I won't. What time is it at your house? At midnight here. Yeah, Silver Girl, it's 8:17 in the morning here, so we're 8 hours ahead over here. And 12B is 5 hours behind, I think. Yeah, 5 hours behind. Yep. Archangel, how the devil are you, sir? Welcome. Good. Yeah, link is pinned if anyone wants to come up, guys. Just trying to watch the news. Be careful of that PTSD 12B. Yeah, so mate, interesting. It's been a newsworthy week. I believe the other day, Australia had a blackout. From the information I got, it was from the Optus network. And like luckily, a friend of mine who lives there, she is not on this same network, but it was actually yeah, the whole like that whole particular Optus network, it was basically what you call it? They like cut out the whole continent. Every bit of Australia is gone. Complete blackout. What else? I believe Hugh Jackman is getting a divorce as well. 11B, even though both our parents are Marines. Yeah, so yeah, Hugh Jackman's getting a divorce. I got to know a good few movies for next year. Pretty impressive. We're getting a Highlander movie reboot. Henry Cavill is going to be in there. Hey Lydia. So yeah, newsworthy week indeed. Somebody else comes on live. I will also double tap there. Well, I know one person that would do that, but not sure if she's up for it. Hint, hint. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful, the rowdy, the broken fish. How are you, sir?
Eddie, what's up, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm better than you. I think I've been listening as I do my little house stuff. People can be such assholes. So, oh, sorry, they can
Yeah,
be stupid.
yeah.
Trying to remember not to let my fire mouth out.
That's okay. There's no filter here, as you know.
Oh, I know, but it's well, there's the YouTube filter, but I know there's no filter, but
Yeah, it's not monetized, so
I I
YouTube.
I try every now and then to remember I shouldn't let my fire mouth out so much.
As you know, bro, it's YouTube is number one. Hello, 12B. Welcome.
Oh, hey, Paul.
So, yeah. So, what are you doing today besides updating us? I didn't realize Australia had a blackout. I hadn't had no friends trouble getting a hold of my Australian friends, but you know
Yeah,
how that goes.
as I say, it was the Optus network.
Huh.
that done the damage. They basically like the whole continent that they basically had a full blackout.
Well, I wonder if that's got something to do with that high G3, low G4 solar storm we just had that was huge. I mean, it was quite wide when you looked at it on the charts.
Yeah, probably.
It,
That could be another reason as well.
it
But
could be. I hadn't heard of any true problems up here yet, but you know how that kind of news spreads like a snail walk trying to get across the plant. It takes it days. But
as you know, they're coming into their summer at the moment. So
I mean, Matthew Shipley's back up. I've been watching his page, but the other day that's probably the brightest I've ever seen that bow shock. They show that bow shock thing, our magnetic field doing its job. It was bright and huge, biggest I've ever seen it.
Hell broke. I ain't seen nothing about it, man. I guess they're too busy reporting on Israel and shit, you know?
Oh well, Wages World or Matthew Shipley. Matthew Shipley has a live feed that's basically always on.
Right.
And Wages World does a lot of reporting on it. He does a good job on it. He's not just one of those guys trying to blow smoke.
Right.
You know, he's not going to tell you, "Oh, Carrington event," when he does it when nothing is pointing to it being that bad. So that's one nice thing. But I mod over for Wage, and I have permit. I've talked with Matthew. I actually on my own channel because he had to get special government information, get special permission for some of the stuff he shows.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to just sit there and restream his thing constantly, but I can show his stream on my channel to let people know what it's about. I usually give it about once or twice around because it changes through a whole bunch of different screens, and then I'm off his page because I got permission, but he told me don't constantly show it. So I get what he means. You know what I mean? He checked out my channel. He knows who I am.
So what was it, like an X flare or something like that?
It was a big one. Came off right next to that big corona hole we have right now, and I didn't really listen to anything, but it was going to be a upper G3, a lower G4.
Okay.
They were expecting maybe some stuff to happen, but they didn't know if it was going to get strong enough to make something happen.
Yeah, it's crazy nowadays. You know, everybody's so distracted with everything in the Middle East and stuff. You know, nobody's paying attention.
Oh yeah, and who looks up at night? I've had cloud cover for a week. I couldn't tell if the auroras marched down across Oregon. You know, I've heard they've seen the auroras this year cleaned down by northern Florida, but I haven't been able to verify that either.
well, I mean, like, but that I mean, as I say, that's only an assumption at this point. But like, from the information that I got was it was an like the Optus network, which is a well known. I guess it's some type of uh, electrical company or something like that. But yeah, that like the whole continent that they basically had a full blackout.
Wow. Well, have you guys noticed? Most people don't, but have you noticed how the updates have been coming out? They've been coming out as normal over the weekend, but they've also been hitting in the middle of the week, like Thursday mornings. I mean, constantly. There's not one right now for the browser, but I'm scared to go hit my other update and see what's out. It's been twice a week for the past month. But I also have friends that work at Intel that go, they found some major holes, back doors that they were
Hmm.
closing. You know, because you have back doors to everything, so the programmers can go right to where they last were. Sometimes those don't get closed. Sometimes they forget to close them. Then somebody finds it and can go in and make stupid stuff happen because they accidentally found that back door.
Yeah. And like I say, I started doing crocheting. Um,
Making socks, are you?
well, some sort of stringy garment or something like that. I don't know. As I say, I just wanted to make a start on it, and
My mom crocheted, but she crocheted doilies that look like lace. I never could figure that out. How can you do that and not break the string?
yeah. But yeah. So there's that, and then of course I heard Hugh Jackman's divorcing his wife after 27 years.
Let me guess. He found a younger lady.
No,
Oh,
it's just a mutual thing. I guess like the kids are grown up. That they're so boy two kids, and it was interesting because like that particular story is interesting because it's his like Hugh asked his wife uh for a NDA like agreement like to not say anything, about his so-called secrets. Now,
well,
what those secrets are, I mean, God knows. But I know he's all about the. I mean, everyone's entitled to their privacy, but you know, when you're in the public eye, it can be very difficult.
oh yeah. That's so true.
But yeah, that as regards to the movie news, there's a few good ones next year. There's gonna be one where Henry Cavill, he's in the Highlander reboot,
They're
and
gonna remake Highlander. They're gonna mess with that classic.
yeah,
Can't they come up with the new movie like Highlander 3 or something instead of redoing 1 and 2? I mean, it's like the writers can't come up with a new idea or
yeah.
expand on an old idea. They got to sit there and probably remake the exact same thing and mess it, just tweak it a little bit in some areas. I think that is so stupid.
I
They
mean,
do that a lot.
they kind of. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like that whole situation, like that whole franchise has run its course. So, and there's a lot of things what you said. Like I do agree with. Like I mean, but I mean, and like I think they should start like thinking about doing something else. Hey, D. John's good to see.
Hey, D.
Um,
Johns.
they Yeah, they should makes. I mean, there will be a lot of original films out there. Like I think there's one in particular, Beekeeper or something. Uh,
I seen a couple. I seen the trailer for a couple new movies, but I
yeah,
didn't pay attention because I'm not gonna go to. There's one coming out in December. I can't remember what it was, but it's not like I'm gonna go stick myself for anything around an hour in a building with a bunch of other people. I don't like. I don't. I can't stand crowds as it is.
I suppose you have the Fire Stick as well, do you?
Huh?
I suppose you have the Fire Stick as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live up in the mountains for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, you do get updates anyway, so it's like it's as regards to like the light. I mean, this week I saw Friday Night at Freddy's. You know, I thought that was very good. Um, that was based on the original game, of course. The Exorcist, Believer. Um, that was all right. I mean, it didn't wow me, but it was great to see the mother and the daughter, like the original mother and daughter, um, reprise their roles as like was it what's her name? Linda.
Oh, I'm not good at actors or actresses' names.
Linda Bates.
I can tell you actors and actresses from about 40 years ago, but today, not so much.
So let me take a guess. You live in Georgia. What
Yeah,
part? I lived there for a while. What
I,
part?
I'm in between Atlanta and South Carolina. I'm about 40 miles north of Atlanta.
Oh, okay. I lived down in home of the Bulldogs, Athens, for a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to Athens. Yeah,
God, that was crazy.
it's
Yeah,
close. It's
Linda Blair and Ellen Bornstein.
Okay. I
yeah,
think I know who Blair is.
Yeah, she was the daughter, of course.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is Dog Nation here, Georgia Dog Nation.
Oh, I know. I made the mistake. I met one of the Bulldogs, but I met him in a funny way back in 2008, 2009. I was having a shot with the guy I was working for, and somebody was talking crap. And I told him, yeah, put your Bulldogs up against the Oregon Ducks and let's see what happens. They'll get stomped and go whimpering back home to Georgia. Oh, that almost started a fight until the guy sitting on the other side of me looked the other guys told me, excuse me, and looked over at the other guys and goes, "You need to shut up. You know who I am." And the young white guy's right. And I go, "Who are you?" He goes, well, he got up, did his thing, and goes, don't want to hear no more of this. He left. I asked my boss, "Who is that?" And he goes, "That's one of the Bulldogs." I went, "Oh wow, cool." He caught me the next day and said, "Man, you got to not talk about that kind of stuff in this town. If they say Bulldogs, just go yay because you're in home of the Bulldogs, dude." You about started a riot at the bar last night. Hey, right for vets.
What to say, rights?
Hopefully, damn Rice doesn't come up. I just want him to stay in the peanut gallery here.
Man,
Rice,
it's cold over here tonight.
Yeah, hell, it's chilly out here too. I'm not sure what it is, but it's probably down around 40. You know.
Oh, that's not cold.
Yeah.
I'm at last I looked, I'm at 35.
Okay. Yeah. Let me look. I'll check the weather channel.
Oh, oh no, it's came up. Wow, it came up 4 degrees. I'm at 39 now. Wow.
Where you at, bro?
Do you know where Crater Lake is in the Oregon Cascade Mountains? The big volcano, Mount Mazama, that blew its top.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I live I live real close to Crater Lake. I'm up in the mountains.
Okay. Yeah. It's not bad here. It's not as cold as I thought. It's only 55 out, so it's not bad.
Oh, t-shirt weather still. I don't
Yeah.
know. I had friends stop by for the annual smokeout, and hoo, it was cold earlier.
Yeah. It was cold a few days ago, but it's been warming up the past few days, and it's been around 75 during the day, so not too bad.
Yeah, you got another cold snap coming at you. It's hit us for the past 2 days, and all weather goes east. So
Yeah.
look out in a couple days. You're gonna have rain and cold.
Yeah, you guys been getting a lot of rain up there, huh, in the Northwest?
Yeah, it's been quite rainy for a few days now. Had thunderheads the other day, but it's so rainy they didn't do nothing.
Hey,
Just scare the dogs. That's all.
yeah, hey, getting the rain is a good thing. At least you don't have to worry about the wildfires and shit, you know?
Yeah, I know that one real well. I'm a retired wildland firefighter.
Wow, cool.
I did that and structure firefighting for part of my living.
What were you talking about, rights? Talking about the CBDC, the money thing, or what?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's talking about the money thing, the shutting down the banks and stuff, and we're going to have to all go on that digital currency thing.
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to work. There goes the yard sale. There goes the mom and pops places. There goes a bunch of places because they charge them to have the card machine, and they charge them per every transaction just like they charge us. It's just another scam for the banks to make money because they weren't making it enough.
They'll be taxing us to breathe the air soon enough, drink the water. They already tax us for that, but breathing the air, that's coming up. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't even know what to say anymore about, all these governments and stuff.
Oh, it's not even, at times it's like, okay, I got to say something, but I'm tired of screaming. Nobody's listening. And then a couple years later, you get to go, I told you that 2 years ago and got a 30-day timeout for it. What are you doing?
I know, right?
Oh, wow. I heard there was some winds coming in, but I haven't been looking up there, Silver. I guess I should be paying more attention to my winter weather. Oh, yeah, you guys are getting slammed. Yeah, I see the gale warning on the map.
Wow. Okay, I remember Silver Girl. She lives out there next to the ocean, huh?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
lives in Washington.
Right.
I have a close. I mean, close to me, but not that close.
Right.
But out here, we don't think of miles. We think of hours.
Yeah, you guys got some big states up there. Yeah, it's funny. I got a buddy that lives in Eastern Oregon. I always I always tease him about Portland and the governor there and stuff. He gets mad as hell. He says, "You bastard! Eastern Oregon is not the same as Western Oregon."
Wait a minute. Southwestern Oregon is not the same as the Portland metro state. The
Right.
state of Portland, Oregon, because it's like its own state. It doesn't matter what we think out here in the rest of the state. If they convince them of something up there in that metro area and that includes all that area, that's how it goes.
Well, bro, hey, it's the same way here in Georgia. The city of Atlanta controls the whole rest of the state.
Basically, that's what it's like for us.
Yeah.
A bunch of us want them to be considered the state of Portland, and the rest of us will be Oregon.
Right.
Or actually, the state of Jefferson needs to come about. So Eddie, you mind? You gonna sing one? I got one. I've been working on for a while. I'm getting pretty good at it.
Sure. Hold on a second. Yeah, I was starting this one through the course of the week. It's a Phil Coulter song.
You pick them up way quicker than I pick up a song. But I'm so critical about myself that
I have listened to your good self, and you were getting better. So I will give you that.
yeah, I'm working on it. And there's one song that I'm working on right now that I've been hearing my whole life since the day I came to this planet. But singing it, even though I know it word for word, totally different thing.
Okay, so here we go.
Hey, Samoan.
See the child with the golden hair but eyes that show the emptiness inside. Do we know? Can we understand just how he feels, or have we really tried? See him now as he stands alone and watches children playing at children's game. Simple child, he looks almost like the others, yet they know he's not the same. Scar not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no, oh no. See him stare, not recognizing that the kind face that only yesterday he loved. The loving face of a mother who can't understand what she's guilty of. How she cried tears of happiness the day the doctor told her it's a boy. How she cried tears of helplessness and thinks of all the things he cannot enjoy. Scorn not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no, oh no, oh no. Only he knows how to face the future, hopefully surrounded by despair. He won't ask for your pity or your sympathy, but surely you must care. Scorn not his simplicity, but rather try to love him all the more. Scorn not his simplicity, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, thank you, Eddie.
Cool, Eddie. Thanks, bro. Even though Rights is out there contaminating the population.
Thank you, Silver Girl.
All right. Well, I got one in the basement for you, Eddie.
All right.
See if I can pull this off. Oh, lucky I looked. I got it muted. All right, here we go. Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stayed stoned on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of a bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stayed stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stayed stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
Great job.
Thank you, Eddie.
Good deal, Bob. I can't sing for shit. You sure as hell both did a whole lot better than I ever could.
Oh, dude, I don't. I give it a little bit of slowest I've heard, and Broke puts it all into it. I think this is the absolute. Thank you, Silver Girl. I put a little bit of filling into that.
I hear you.
Cool.
But you got to do that, right, Eddie?
Yep.
You can't put your feeling. If you can't put your feelings into the song, are you really singing it?
Well, you know. Can't
Hey,
say.
and every day I sing it, it's a little bit different. Today I've been in the mellow, just smooth with it. The other day it's like a little bit loud. You know, it changes every time I do it. It's not like me doing the other one that I do the most in honor of my wife and the way I feel. Seems like yesterday. One of these days it won't seem like yesterday. That'll teach you. I got this one fly that keeps bugging me. And you got up and flew away and I hit you with my hand directly? Oh my God. Superfly.
Yeah, that singing's good therapy for you, huh?
Yeah, if I can't, like the other song I do, uh, I started doing it because it's in memory of my wife, and I couldn't listen to the song and started singing with it just so I could listen to the song, and now it's turned into it really means a lot.
Oh, cool. Maybe I should try it. I need to do some type of damn therapy. I'm spun up like there's no tomorrow lately.
Uh, I I do several things for therapy.
I need to grow some better weed or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that. I got weed angels. If I even find the container out and go, oh, I'm out, even though I have 5 sitting in front of me, another one appears.
Yeah, I've been having trouble, with those little gnats that you get when you're growing. Those little. I don't know what I forget what they call their little asses, but they're little flies, little gnats that you get in the soil. And I think it causes some damn grief when you're trying to grow.
Well, I'm gonna sing this one and see how it goes. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. How it seems as look though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love is such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Good job, Ed. Good song. I think that was the hardest part is getting up and doing it after you hear people that are way better than you. So you watching your hours for your streams, or what you playing, Eddie?
Yeah, I am like the I mean, it's gonna reboot come like 3 days later anyway. So
Oh,
it's
okay. Well, I know you watch your hours on your thing. I
yeah.
not as much as me. I just go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you-
I have the free version. So
yeah, you-
Yeah, I saved for months to get my year paid.
yeah. Even if I don't watch the stream, Eddie, I just leave it on live and just mute it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I always, if I go to somebody's stream, I got I got a friend of mine's stream. I don't feel like going to their channel, bugging them tonight or being bugged, and I left it. I left it on live roll tonight. He did a 2 hour stream. I was there for the first 10 minutes and let it roll through while with my buddy.
Cool.
So I could do another one, Eddie. I'll let you pick. Jealous of an Angel or Turn the Page.
we have a bit of torn the page. I think
Huh?
torn the page. I think.
All right. Well, got it queued up. Somehow I know I'm lucky about it. Everybody always asks for Turn the Page. The other one's like a showstopper for me. So let me unmute this. All right, here we go. On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. And you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. So here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing the star again. There I go. Turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, the other times you can. It's the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. So here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing the star again. There I go. Turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. And every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last doobie, remembering what she said. So here I am on the road again. Here I am upon the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. So here I am on the road again. There I am upon the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, there I go.
Good job.
Cool.
Getting a little better at that one too, even though I've done that my whole life. The Silver Bullet Band.
I mean, that's what it's all about. Learn the craft, and then you get better as time goes on. And always keep it simple.
I try to. I try not to embellish a bunch and just keep it simple. Try to get all the words in. Sometimes on one of the songs I'm learning, I keep missing the same word, even though my head knows it's there.
Yeah. It's like I always say, the simplest songs are always the best songs, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the hell out of Bob Seger. I seen him in concert. No, that was back in 1979, 1980, I guess, up at the Boston Garden in Mass.
I'm working on another Bob Seger one, but it's a little more technical than Turn the Page.
Yeah.
Even though you wouldn't think it is.
Yeah. I used to like Main Street a lot. Down on Main Street.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. Yeah. And Night Moves is awesome too.
That's the one I'm working on.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, he had some nice looking black girls singing back up there on Night Moves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. He had three good looking black women. They were beautiful chicks, man. I was just sitting there. I was only a kid. I was only 17, 18 years old. I was in awe, you know.
Yeah, I get it. I think the best concert I ever been to, and don't laugh, was my girlfriend and her best friend took me to Air Supply.
Yeah.
That was well worth paying for those tickets. That was a hell of a night. Hell of a show, hell of a night.
Yeah, I used to date a girl. She loved what's his name? Christopher Cross.
Yep.
Yeah, that was back in that time, early 80s stuff, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was not disappointed that I let the girls drag me to Air Supply. All my buddies were like, "You're going to Air Supply?" "Yeah, I'm going with two girls. Shut up." And one of my buddies, his mom went, "You went to Air Supply with two girls? Boy, I bet you had fun."
I tell you, I was brought to see a band. It's basically it was a local band called Solid Sun, absolutely phenomenal. Like the I mean, even what was the other one? Luke Grenade as well. Um, two fabulous bands. I mean, I didn't know, I didn't even know them from Adam, but I can tell you one thing. It was an absolute cracking night.
Cool.
Me and my buddy, when we watch movies, one of the
Like,
things we do.
these guys would sing like ACDC stuff. Like this was, it was that good, you know.
Yeah. I have a buddy, he comes by, we watch movies. One of the things we do is we get to the musical credits. I'm amazed at where everybody's from and who writes songs. I was like, really? That guy wrote that rock star wrote that country song. Wow. Like, did you know Bono writes country songs?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I didn't. I was like, really? Okay. Wow. Never knew you wrote that song, dude. Knows the song. Never knew he wrote it.
The most famous one of all was written by Rod Stewart. The Man of Constant Sorrow.
Oh, yeah. I know that one. Or what's really amazing, my dad introduced me to him. I flicked him shit for listening to him. And then my dad sat me down and showed me the list of songs that the man had wrote and never sung and who he had wrote them for. Barry Manilow and what's that other guy that was right there, same as Barry Manilow? Both those guys wrote songs, #1 hits for rock stars, country stars. It didn't matter. They
Neil
wrote,
Sedaka.
huh?
Neil Sedaka.
No, not that. And that's not the other one I was thinking of. But Barry Manilow, you wouldn't believe how many songs that guy wrote for everybody else and never sung them himself. I
Wow.
was amazed at how many songs that guy literally wrote. And he never covered them. He didn't do nothing. He wrote the song. He gave it to somebody else. I wrote this for you.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, wow. From that point forward, I didn't knock people, singers.
Yeah, I remember hearing his music when I was just a kid, back in the 70s. And it was on the radio while come along, on AM radio.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Yeah, every hour, there'd be a Barry Manilow song on.
Yeah. And then if you go and look at all the songs he wrote, I have a younger friend of mine that I'm like, dude, you wouldn't believe who wrote that song. Who? I went and pulled up the song and he's like, Barry Manilow? I'm like, yeah. Here, let's go look at what Barry's wrote. And he's like, how many pages is that? I'm like, now you get what I mean. Stop knocking people. It was fun to pass on the lesson.
Yeah, hey, you got to admit that song Mandy is a nice song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a heartbreaking song, I guess, but it's still nice. I was just a goofy kid, I liked it. It's funny how music you like when you're just a little kid, 40 years later, you still like it.
Oh, I still like the hard rock. I was the hard rock kid. My dad listened to everything. Everything. He had a rule. You're not allowed to touch the volume on his stereo, and that was always at an 8. He was pretty cool, but you had to listen to whatever dad was playing. So I got a very, very broad, and my mom was the Marty Robbins type. Matter of fact, she was considered in the 80s his #1 fan. The two local country radio stations would call my mom and talk to her about Marty Robbins because she knew so much about him. I was like, man, Mom, it's the radio station. Give me the phone. It's about. She already knew what it was about. Ah, wow, the temperature came way up. Oh, now it's dropping again. Oh, and there's supposed to be fog. Man, I wish they'd make their mind up over here. Oh, that means the air temperature's reaching the river temperature. Isn't that how fog works? When the dew point reaches the water temperature, then you get fog from it.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
gets
remember.
yeah,
Something like that.
yeah. The humidity level gets around the same, and yeah, all that shit.
It was it was really foggy here the other night, but I live in this real funny area. We drove right out of it. But
Wasn't
in
Barbara Streisand? Didn't Barry Manilow write a few of her songs? Didn't he?
I think so. It's amazing who all he wrote songs for. Or
Yeah.
it's actually amazing. I can't remember all of them. I actually know a couple rock groups that he wrote songs for. Country, western, blues, easy listening. It didn't matter. Well, it's just like if you ask somebody from my generation if they've ever listened to opera and they tell you no, your next question should be, so what do you think of Bugs Bunny? And most people don't catch where I'm catching them up when they say they've never listened to opera. Because there's a whole generation that we all heard opera through Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd.
Yeah. I remember that episode very well, actually.
Oh, the barber, the barber of de Seville or whatever it is. I never can say it right. And there's a couple others. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch. Well, plus I have the Walking History book still that I could go that knows a bunch of all that. Our buddy Citizen Z. It's amazing what he knows about the animating. Not just that he was an animator, but he knows a lot.
Yeah, big shout out to him getting the 1K anyway.
Oh yeah, he's really happy about that. Uh, that
Fully deserved.
he I was surprised that he wasn't over 1K. But the funny thing is,
So was I, actually.
he's actually been told he'll never be monetized.
Yeah. I got after my live there last week. I was I got 1,000 watch time hours.
Cool.
So
Cool.
yeah, that was a big milestone.
I
Apparently it's 3,000 now. Is that right?
yeah, something like that. I can't remember. I'm not even going for it, so I don't watch that.
Hmm.
I already know. I have too many copyright claims.
Yeah.
I already know. We laugh about it. I get claimed on music all the time, but I don't care. It's the same songs on YouTube. Otherwise, I don't hear anything about music on my other platforms. Oh man. Well, the fire's working good now. I wish the temperature had stayed where it was at. So how long you thinking of staying up, Eddie?
I'll give it another half hour, I think.
don't mean to be watching your clock, but I know you're one of those guys that likes to save hours to keep streaming in between here and there.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 weeks, like my birthday live, and last week I really overran it, but it was like this week I have to keep an eye out for it anyway.
Yeah, I figured that. I used to do the same thing. That's why it's one of those things I think about.
Yeah, last 2 weeks was 4 hours, and this week has to be 2 hours. So we'll go until then.
Yeah. All right. Oh, they should. One of my friends says they're going to call up and recommend that they give me a big discount next time it comes around because I've helped him and all of his friends so much. I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that. It's like, no, but if I need to know something, I come to you. I don't go to them. I come to you. You
Yeah.
either know it or you get back to me within a couple hours with the answer. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, dude, you came up on my stream and had me fix it within 5 minutes, and then you came back and taught me how to do a couple other things. I go to you. Okay. I didn't tell him that I help him fix that transparent overlay because it was irritating me.
Yeah, it looks like the numbers are dwindling. So anyway.
I need to do another long hit.
What's that?
I need to do another long hit.
Oh, I'm constantly doing that. I take a break at 420.
Yeah. Yeah, we just passed 420. We just passed 420 on the east coast of the U.S. here.
Yeah, that means Central. We got it. It's coming up. Oh, I go with it's 420 somewhere. Oh, and then we have 840, which everybody forgets. 420 twice. Whereas my wife used to call 420 round 2.
Yeah, I don't talk a lot of trash these days, but I'll tell you what, when I used to drive big truck, man, I used to be on that CB talking shit nonstop.
Oh, I got a buddy that's still driving. That guy's going down the road singing.
Oh, dude, I used to bump. It's called bumping your gums. You know when you're talking shit on the CB.
Oh yeah.
I used to bump my gums nonstop, dude.
Dude, I was the guy that you simply hear me come on, ask where the bear, Mama Bear and Papa Bear are at, and Baby Bear. Get the report, tell you the last thing I seen and where, and on down the road. I've heard a lot. Oh, Eddie's gonna sing. Cool. Oh, shut up.
So yeah, I'm gonna sing this. I'll probably sing us out with this actually. So wind blows hard across the Texas plains. Make some people go insane, while others quietly pray for rain. That's where we came from. Two boys playing in the burning sun, one with books, one with guns. Mama called, but just one call, the other one runs. In a crystal sense of wrong and right, we were born and raised in black and white. One learned to play, one loved to fight. We were born and raised in black and white. We were born and raised in black and white. Brother took to the gospel road, spent his whole life saving souls. He looked at me and his blood ran cold. He didn't even try. I had no dreams and I had no plans, but a gun felt good in my right hand. Warden said I could have killed that man. I said I don't know why. Well, welcome home, said the hot moonlight. We were born and raised in black and white. One lived to play, one prays for life. We were born and raised in black and white. We were born and raised in black and white. Sonny had me a cigarette. He offered me my last request. I asked if my mortal soul be blessed by someone close to me. He came to me with trembling hands. He swore he'd never understand. He said my life had planned its destiny. So don't waste your tears on me tonight. We were born and raised in black and white. I chose the dark, you chased the light. We were born and raised in black and white. We were born and raised in black and white. Wind blows hard across the Texas plains, make some people go insane.
Thank you, Eddie. You always do so good.
So yeah, thanks guys for coming up onto the panel, and I want to thank all the members of the chat as well. And it's been great, and I'll see you on the next cartoon. Take care, guys.
All right, Eddie. We'll talk to you later, and you have a nice day.
Indeed. Hey, Jules. Better come up quick if you want to. Have an old chat. I'll go for another half hour. Well, just
hey,
because of skills and look who comes in, only who as well.
I'll watch the rerun. Hey, yeah, shout out to the rewatch crew. I could do another one. I could do the one I consider I do the best, but that's up to you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you wanna go for it? Go for it.
I'm I'm just lurking like a big dog.
For you, baby. I didn't know today would be our last, or that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. Praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. You always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I'll see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Miss you, baby.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you, Eddie. I had fun tonight.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about over here. Fun, laughter, and frolics,
I know.
instead of biting the bollocks, as we like to say over here.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't do that anymore. I'm on the other train.
Yeah,
I can make you. I can make you both laugh. I quit drinking in 2014 because it was cutting into my weed budget. Thank you, Hoodow.
Ah, the crazy lady.
yeah, my old ass is about wore out myself. I've been up since 10 o'clock yesterday. Shit, I'm coming up on 20 hours or something like that.
I stopped counting the hours I'm awake. Matter of fact, I stopped counting the ones I sleep. I get about 4. Well, lately it's been a lot more, but normally it's about 4 to 6 hours. Mostly 4 a day that I sleep.
Yeah. I get about that 4 or 5. I get a couple hours here, maybe 2 or 3 there.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is. When I sleep, man, I wake up, I'm pouring, sweating, everything.
I don't have that problem. Hey,
Yeah.
Samoan. Uh, so what you doing with the rest of your days? Is Miss D coming on today or something? I thought I seen or did I miss it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the wonderful, the zany, the one, the only, Jules. Hello.
I don't know about zany anymore.
Oh, new digs.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've been busy.
No, at least we got
Yes.
some, at least we got somebody alive in the place up here, Jules.
Oh, shall I go to sleep then? Oh, I've been okay. Just working hard, you know how it is. And I got a sick dog.
Which one is it?
You haven't met this one yet. This one's a big fucker.
Whose dog is it?
She's a Saint Bernard,
Oh, a Bernard.
a Bernard. Yeah, she's not happy right now. She's got a cone on her head. Bless her. She'll be all right. Oh,
I don't
really
know.
a daft bitch.
Where you at, Jules? In UK?
In my house, right here. In England.
UK, okay.
Yeah, someone's got to live over here. Well, this is what happens when you have 3 dogs. But the little one's fine now. She's made a full recovery, and this one has just had an operation. So she's not sick. She's just recovering.
Yeah.
Hey, go lay down with your daddy. Stop chasing flies. My son's big
Gotcha.
dogs chasing flies.
Fair enough. Hang on.
I don't mind. He does a good job at it.
Hang on, I'll show you her. Hang on. I don't know if you can see her over there. You see her?
Oh,
Yeah, all pouting on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a big one.
probably just faking to be sick, to get some lovings and attention.
She don't need to fake it for that.
Yeah.
You sure know when she's around? She had eye surgery. She'll be all right.
Yeah.
She's fine. Ain't you? Mm. What you been up to, Eddie?
Well, yesterday I started crocheting.
You started what?
Crocheting.
Oh, do you know? I thought you said you started cocaine yesterday. I was, what?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's what I done so far.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he hasn't turned around and gone back yet.
No. It will have him doing a blanket soon.
That's the hard part, apparently.
What?
To turn around and head back
Oh, it's
through.
easy.
It's easy. My mom
It's,
did it all the time.
it's easy once you know how.
It's easy when you know how, yeah. Like everything else in life, eh?
Yeah, hey, I used to have my grandmother. She was English.
It was funny you say that about crocheting. Hang on.
Yeah, hey, you have to sleep, man. She's super crocheting.
There you go. Eddie.
Listen.
Wow.
My mom did the doilies
Yeah, I
all
know
the
you have
time.
a load of them.
I do. I like crocheting. Oh, she'll be fine. She needed it. She has entropica, which is eyelashes going into her eyes. She'll be all right. It's not my fault, Simone. That's what I thought you said. I won't tell you how much a vet bill was though.
That's how I have a pasty white skin.
Yeah. So you're making a blanket then, are you?
Making some sort of.
Some sort of thing.
He's not sure yet. I
It'll
asked
make
him if
whatever
he
it
was
ends up as.
I asked him if he is making socks.
That's actually hard to crochet. Big no on the cocaine, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you said cocaine. It's funny. Oh, she's off. Where you going? No, no. Where's she going? Is it going lay in the wet? Crazy dog. So have you missed me, Eddie?
I've missed you terrible.
But your aim's getting better, huh? Oh, busy. Go away. Piss off. I'm not
Maybe
working
next time.
today. I'm having a day off. Oh.
The only phone call I do not ignore is when my daughter calls.
No, I don't ignore it if it's kids, but I don't want to work today.
No, everybody else, I ignore their calls. They're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man, I called you." I'm like, "Yeah, so what? I was busy sleeping, or I was busy talking with a buddy." But when my
I was
daughter
busy
calls,
crocheting. That's Eddie's answer now. I was busy crocheting. I couldn't put it down.
I
Oh, camera
I
needs
got
to-
a daughter in her mid-20s, and I figured I better answer if she still wants to talk to Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. What size hook are you using, Eddie? I
Apparently,
bet it's a big one.
was it 8
I was
millimeter?
gonna,
Big one.
I was gonna say he's got an 8.
You see that?
Yeah. It's a good idea to start with a big one. Yeah. Oh, you're using the metal ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off, guys. I'm worn out.
All right, talk to you later, Georgia.
All righty. Good to meet
All
you.
right, Toby. Take care.
All right, good to see you all. Take care.
Oh.
There you go. Even Hugh has missed you.
Oh, I've missed you too, hun. I actually bought myself a new crochet bag yesterday. Yeah.
Ooh.
But this one's fancy. Look, it's got holes in the top. So you can
Really?
poke the wall through so it doesn't jump out the bag.
Yeah. Cool.
I can crochet on the go now. Crochet in between dog training.
The practical gadgets are always the best.
It is true. Oh my god, sorry, I'm getting a stupid text off my friend. Crazy girl. Alright, shut up now, come on, behave. Put her over there.
Way, leave her alone.
I'll leave it alone. So how's things your end? All quiet?
Yes, had a bit of excitement there last week, but other than that,
You had excitement?
and it was the bad kind.
No, oh, I was going to say not good excitement then.
Yeah.
Not your neighbours again.
No, no, but yeah, so someone accused my sisters of being drug addicts and
Jesus.
decided to start slating my father, who's been dead.
Just leave others alone.
He's been dead for 9 years. So
Yeah, pick on a dead guy. Jesus. Ugh. Crazy world. This world's going to shit.
and whoever it was that went into,
Thanks, Pete. It's off Amazon. Sorry.
like, whoever it was that went into that particular live, they were posing as a fake me
Good Lord.
and caused all sorts of trouble. So I went up to clear my name and didn't make any difference.
No, it won't. When they want to cause trouble, it don't matter what you do.
Oh, I bet you I know what side of the pond they were from.
Go on, have a guess. Go on.
He was over causing trouble on one of my friends' over on Silver Diamond's channel, and he was on my other buddy's channel causing trouble. You know, No Injustice or Truth. The UK guy. He's been going around causing trouble,
Well,
typing out that it's people's name, but when you go to his channel, you find out it's not him. You know, it's not who he's posing to be. It's simple ways to find out, but it's probably him, Truth UK or whatever that one is. He's bad.
Do
He's
people
just
not have
gotten
anything
worse.
better to do?
I don't know why some of these guys get into that.
I don't know. Who knows?
well, I mean, clearly it's someone that knows me, so, or thinks they know me.
If they know you, yeah. They think they know you, but they don't. I know you.
Yeah.
My laptop's filthy. So I'm sitting there cleaning my laptop while I'm talking. I just hope I don't press the wrong button. God dear. You can tell what keys I use a lot more.
I have an external key. I have an external keyboard, so you can't. It looks
That's
like
not
I
good.
don't use anything on my laptop.
I just sit there, but now you can't see me. Hang on. That could be a blessing in disguise. There you go. Someone's hitting the screen.
Now, are you settled yet?
Huh?
Are you settled yet?
I don't know. I'm up and down like a yo-yo.
So how long are you in the new digs since?
Hopefully until I take my last breath.
Like when did you move in?
Unless my kids lock me up and put me in an old people's home.
Nah, do you know you're too young for that.
Tell my body that. Here, did I tell you I fell over my dog's bed?
No.
That was funny.
It's the first time I get to see it.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you haven't seen me for a while, yeah. Yeah, turned around, fell over my dog's bed and busted up my arm. All good fun.
They pulled that bed in front of you, didn't they?
They did, yeah. They went, we'll get you.
I'm babysitting my daughter's black lab, and
Oh, I love labs.
she is coal black if the lights ain't on.
Yeah, you
Or
can't see her.
I trip over her like once a week, and
I
she
haven't
looks
tripped
at
over my dogs yet, just their bed.
me like, "Didn't you see me laying here?"
Obviously not.
I'm like, "You got to stop.
Yeah,
Don't lay in the walkway. You know I'm not looking when I get up to go."
that's it. And they just look at you and say, "Excuse me, I'm right here." That's it.
That's
Finished cleaning
okay.
now.
She's lived with me for quite a while. I'm only babysitting, but it seems to be I'm doing more than that.
Yeah, she just doesn't go back.
Oh, I asked my daughter the other day on our last phone conversation, "So are you going to come get your dog?" "Well," I went, "well, too late. You owe me blah, blah, blah for upkeep. I'm not giving her to you."
Yeah.
"Well, Dad, I wasn't going to come get her." "Uh-huh."
Yeah. If she's settled there, leave her there. That's what I say. Oh.
Oh, when her mommy comes to, it's hectic for a day or so after she comes and visits, but I
Oh yeah, I can
understand
imagine. Yeah.
she can't have a big dog where she's living, and
Yeah.
I get it. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's hard.
She keeps a good eye out on the property. I don't mind. You can't move around here without me knowing.
Yeah. It's true. Oh, Lord. Right, I'm going to have to go because I'm not getting left alone. All right, I'll catch up with you very soon, Eddie. Don't you worry.
Absolutely. Much love, sweetheart. Take care.
Nice to meet you, Jules.
You too, hon. Be good. Take care, Hoot.
All right, Eddie. It looks like you're coming up on your 2-hour mark.
Yeah, one of the best people on YouTube, no doubt about it.
All right. Well, I'm going to jump and let you close your show. You have a nice day. Thanks for letting me up and letting me sing a couple.
All right, thanks, bro, for coming in. I appreciate it.
Oh, always, Eddie. If I catch you up, I try to come in, at least give the thumbs up, even when I have company. If I don't, I try to jump up. You know how it goes. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you out here somewhere.
Yep.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care, buddy. All right, folks. That's it. That's all I got for you today. So yeah, it's been a great live. I appreciate everyone for coming up, and the people that came into the chat. So it's a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, or whatever the case may be. And I'll see you on the next cartoon. Take care, folks. Much love.